I'm now live on Instagram and Facebook. We're live. We're hot on a beautiful, beautiful Thursday. A little smoky, but not stupid hot, which is kind of nice. I like that. It's been a little bit ridiculous here lately. I miss you guys. I haven't been around for a while. I'm sorry about that. I got this adorable 13-year-old at home that does horsey stuff, which requires us to travel. And I did quite a bit of traveling in the last month. We were in Oregon, we've been in California, up in northern Idaho. So we've been having all kinds of fun. Boy, there are a ton of people that jump up on Instagram. Wow, this is getting somewhere, isn't it, Chadwick?
Yeah.
Hi, my little Facebookers.
Quite a bit of delay though in this.
Good morning, Pat. Quite a bit of delay in the Instagram video.
Because I can't. You're still not on my end.
Oh,
Which
well,
is fine. Keep going.
all these other people are waving at me and excited to see me.
Yeah.
Cindy's on. Look, Cindy. I'm wearing your lovely top today. So do you want to talk about what I'm wearing today already? Good morning, Kathy Engel. Miss Dawn. So I am, good morning, Barbara. So Cindy made this. Isn't this gorgeous? It's called the Ranunculus. And she made this with our beautiful merino. It's got this gorgeous little lace panels in it. Try and get up on my tippy toes. Hi, Stacy. Thank you. Good morning, Kay. Welcome back. Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a busy few weeks. Wouldn't trade it though. Boy, the time I get with my 13-year-old in a car where she can't escape me is actually turns out to be pretty precious. I think if we didn't have this, then we would not be so super nice to each other. Hey, Debbie. So good to see you over there on Instagram. Thank you, dog. Funny story, Debbie. I actually saw Drew Blessinger and Glenda yesterday at the rodeo. So for those of you that obviously don't know, I'm talking to my friend Debbie, who used to nanny for my parents. Like, she was my nanny. And then I took my kids to her when they were needing daycare and met these fun people, the Blessingers that were also had kids there. So this is sort of a fun little connect the dots thing. It's Idaho, 2 degrees separation. Good morning, Linda. Thank you. Good morning, Heather. Oh, it is fun to be back. It's fun. I've got a few things to chat about today. So I was talking about top, the Ranunculus. So we made this with the gorgeous Marina, and she actually used my absolute favorite colorway. This is called 50. They came up with this. What is 50? Is that 50, Chadwick?
Sure.
Monos did, I think it's 50. So it was their big 50th colorway, and I love it. It's gorgeous. So that was the one that this one was made out of. But look at these gorgeous options you have. You know me, I like the fuchsias and the pinks. Some beautiful greens and blues. This one I think I am digging as well. Look at that. Get that up there. So Marina is a lace weight. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Manos del Uruguay. So I believe it was a company created by a group of friends, gals, and they actually went down to Uruguay to a village there and kind of started this business to help that village and help the ladies in that village support themselves. And it's become quite an amazing story. So we've got, I think this is 100% merino and 874 yards on it. It's a lace weight, folks, but it's amazing. So I could have pulled it off today without the black top underneath, except that I wasn't wearing a nude colored bra. So we thought maybe that wasn't terribly appropriate. It's amazing how much it popped in the video. So you're welcome for the black shirt underneath. Although it could have been kind of fun, could have been interesting for sure. Good morning, Carolyn. Ravelry pattern at your store. Well, of course you can buy Ravelry patterns here. And they end up in your library because we take your information. They set that up. It's pretty slick. Ravelry is pretty smart about that. So again, that's what I'm wearing. Thank you, Cindy, for knitting this. It's a fun top and it's nice and light, which is kind of nice for right now, right? So it's Stampede Week, right? The rodeo's happening and I do a lot of rodeo stuff. And they have this thing called the Stampede for the Cure. And they do this event called Pink in the Dirt. And it's a fundraiser and they raise money to provide free breast exams for people here in Idaho, in the Valley. And all the money that we raise there actually stays here and goes right here just in the Valley. And so we did that yesterday, and they had it outside in the amphitheater over at the Ford Center, and holy God, I thought I was on the sun. And it wasn't even stupid hot, but man, you just sat outside and there was no tent, and it just was beaten down. But you know, they kind of felt like they had to make that call back when they started planning it months ago, because they didn't know where COVID stuff was gonna be. And so they had to put us outside. But cool story, they kind of changed it up a little bit. They had a live auction that they did, and this was all yesterday afternoon. It was a lunch deal. So the biggest year that they've had, they raised $15,000, right? In all the years that they've been doing this. So yesterday, we raised $82,000 in a span of an hour and a half. It was amazing. It was so cool having people show up, and I mean truly show up, right? And support the cause, and it's an amazing one to do. So that was cool. Yeah, a lot of rodeo stuff, a lot of summer rodeo stuff. Went to the rodeo last night, going again tonight. It'll be great. So what am I knitting? What am I working on? I'm a little embarrassed. So I've been driving for 3 weeks, okay? So, yep, still working on the little blanket that I started how long ago? It was a really long time ago. Look at that. So handy. Keeps my work, because it's a little bit long, and the cotton's a little heavy, and it's nice and drapey though, but here you go. This is actually out of a book that we have here called Summer Snuggles, designed by Jody Long, and it's Ella Ray puts the book out, and it's called The Zigzag Pattern. See that? And I'm actually using, and it's right here, be right back, I'm using the Eco Cotton, the Ella Ray Eco Organic Cotton, certified organic, super important. Hi, Glenn, good morning. So anyhow, it's been a great yarn. I've really enjoyed knitting with it, with what little I get to do. Like right now, my goal in the morning when I sit down, just do 2 rows. And sometimes that's what you gotta do. But I'm hoping I got a day coming up where I can just do nothing but binge watch some Netflix I haven't seen in months, and just knit my little heart. My little heart's content. But I can't do that yet, because I have got to, we've got a big thing coming. I'll get you later. So the Fiber Frolic's happening. It'll be the 3rd annual. We had to cancel last year, which was a bummer. And so this year, and we thought we'd kind of see what we could go a little bigger. So the whole purpose behind the Fiber Frolic is just to introduce people to all the amazing things you can do with fiber. It's more than knitting and crocheting. There's weaving, and there's felting, and there's fulling, and there's needle felting, and there's so many things in the spinning. I mean, there's so many things you can do, and there's so many amazing benefits to natural fibers. Did you know that wool is like a natural, it's flame retardant? Try to light that stuff on fire. It doesn't burn very well. It's amazing. And you find it in your computers. Like they put little felted barriers in there, create firewalls with wool. That stuff is amazing. And I think, I'm still learning so much, and I've been doing this for 10 years, and I still learn new stuff, and it's so cool. And so partnered up with the Idaho Wool Growers Association, and they are going to, they'll have a booth there as well, and the whole idea is also introduce people or inform people of the wool community here in Idaho, here in this valley. There are so many little sheep out there in this valley that you just don't even know until you drive out and around. And we might have some of the cutest sheep in the whole wide world there at the Fiber Frolic. We're planning on it. Working on some alpacas. Got to make some phone calls on that today to confirm. So we'll have some animals, and we're going to have kids activities. Right? The little kids, we'll have some things set up so kids can weave, and they can felt, they can do some fun little things, just to kind of get their little fingers into it. I know we've talked about this a couple of times. So when we decided to do the Fiber Frolic, and we decided to do it at Jump. It's going to be at Jump August 7th from 10 to 4 p.m. We kind of, hi Lori, thank you. So we kind of decided we were going to do this art installation, but you can't guess what the art installation is going to look like. Anyhow, I thought I can't do all of this on my own because I kind of wanted to do it big, wanted to make a statement. And so I went out into the community, into the classrooms, and sent out boxes, and the kids could knit or crochet or weave, or they could take felt and take a piece of felt and cut. You know, you had 4 colors of felt, and then you cut and you make designs, and you make cool things like this, and you sew them on or glue them on, and it's still working with fiber. And these are some of the things we got back. Look at that. Isn't that fun? And kids are doing it, and they loved it so much. Look at this. So one of the boxes we sent out was the weaving box, and you actually DIY'd the box into a loom. And it made these cute little squares, and the kids just had so much fun with it. The teachers loved it. Everybody had a great time. Look at this one. I have one here that somebody folded and made some cool designs with. And so I have got a load of these squares that I have to start putting them together in very big pieces. Good morning, Heather. So that I can then do the fun thing that we're doing down at Jump that you'll all get to see on August 7th. Put it on your calendar. 10, we got it to 10, that as early as 10. So hopefully it's not going to be bloody hot. But it should be a lot of fun. And it's in conjunction with Jump's first annual Flywheel Fest. So I don't know who knows this, right? But my grandfather was J.R. Simplot. And so Jump is our family put that together. And the whole idea behind it was we were just trying to find some way. So Granddad went to this auction years and years, like 20, 30 years ago, something like, it was forever ago, 40 years ago. It was somewhere in the Midwest. And there was like these huge barns full of tractors, and they were having this big auction. And so he went to the auction, and I guess was gonna buy a tractor or 2 or 100. Yeah, he bought 100 tractors at the auction. They just bought them all. So we were trying to find a way to display those tractors, and to get them out into the community and to really really put a focus on agriculture and its importance, not only in Idaho and the community, but just in everyday life, how important it is that we continue to advance in agriculture and continue to make that a priority. And so Jump was born from that. And so there's actually 51 of these tractors are on display at Jump. And so they're starting this Flywheel Fest. Now Flywheel, I wish I could speak intelligently on what that is. Nope, if anybody has anything, feel free to drop it in the comments. But I know it has something to do with the engine in the tractor and how it runs. And there's wheels involved that go around. I'm sure it's the belts and things like that, right? So they call it the Flywheel Fest. And they've got food trucks going to be there, all kinds of, food truck vendors. There's going to be, I think, Proletariat Wine and a couple of other ones. It's just going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to be down there. We've got a few vendors, local vendors. We've got actually super fun. We've got Sherry Bittner coming down. Oh, Kathy, that is so sweet. Esther she is a remarkable woman. And such a treasure to our family. So I am so glad to hear that. We've got Sherry Bittner is going to set up a booth and kind of be there, kind of showing off her stuff. I was trying to figure out how I want to work her into this whole Fiber Frolic thing. And for me, we sit here and we knit all these cool things, but it's wearing them. Good morning, Jessica. I want people to wear them and enjoy them, and I want to see knitted stuff out all the time. And so I talked to Sherry. I'm like, how do we make this knitwear sexy? How do we make it hip? How do we get people wearing it? And so I think she's working on some stuff like that to kind of work in, make it fashionable, make it trend. Let's make it trendy. Let's make our own trend. Let's start wearing the stuff. So we have Sherry. We have Baggerdasher's going to be there. He makes bags out of Caldwell, and he's got a great story. So his family was actually in the sheep and wool business, and they would shear their sheep, and he remembers he remembers stomping in the bag and trying to mash down the wool to get more and more in there. And then they sell it to Pendleton, which would then spin it and make all the beautiful blankets. And so what this gentleman's doing is he's taking the remnants off the floor and he's making bags with them. And so it's wool. It could very well be local wool. And he's taking those remnants so they're not wasted, and he's making some cool bags. So we're excited to have him there. Excited to even get some of the bags in the store. That's the next move. Natalia's gonna have her felted soaps. She'll be set up there. We got a ton. We've got a bunch of fun vendors. It's gonna be a great time. So get it on your calendar, come down, and just wander through this stuff. Saturday, August 7th, 10 to 2. I told you we'll have activities for kids, and that will actually be inside jump. So maybe if you're there, you kind of get a little break from the heat if it is hot, and go in there and the kids can work on some fun stuff. So that's the Fiber Frolic. Excited to do that. We're just going to be super busy the next couple weeks getting that done. We even have a booth there. Twisted U is going to have a booth. Three Loves is coming. I've got them coming in with the booth. It's going to be awesome. So what's next? So I've been talking, because I was trying to get some other yarn vendors. It's kind of funny. A lot of the yarn vendors with COVID lifting and stuff, I think we have a lot of yarn vendors traveling. And we did it a little early this year, and it's a little hot. We had some people turned off by the heat, so I was kind of bummed, and just life in general, right? Alexandra was going to be there, but holy heck, she's been going through so many things with trying to get a house, and thought she had a house and lost a house and had her house sold. I mean, it's just been crazy for her, and I think she just kind of had to take a step back. And so she, we had a lot of, and I'm kind of bummed about that, but I got to reach out and talk to Shelly Stone up in northern Idaho with Palouse Yarn Company, and she not able to make it, but did talk to her about a trunk show. So we're going to try and put together a trunk show. Will be in August. Stay tuned for dates. We love her yarn, and so I'm excited to get in. She's actually going to be at Yarny Camp. I don't know if anybody else out there is going to Yarny Camp, but I hear it's going to be a whole lot of fun. I have a rodeo, so I can't go. Just one of those things. Hopefully next year, though I think we did do a little sponsorship stuff, and so we'll have a presence, but won't actually get to be there. But hopefully next year. It sounds like a whole lot of fun. I'm excited to hear how that goes. So yeah, stay tuned for Palouse Trunk Show. Trying to get that put together. So some of the things that we have going on. Oh, and I was going to tell you one of the things I was working on, right? We have these cute little mini weaving loom sets. All right, and I picked one up the other day. I thought, I'm going to weave me something. Not really done a lot of weaving. I think I'll give it a try. I grabbed a fun little skein of this, it's the Godifra Lanamia 142, which is fun, lots of little striping and stuff. And so I think I would choose a little bit heavier yarn than a sock weight. Although, it wasn't bad. I mean, I hammered this out in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. But look at the stripes. They turned out so fun. It was fun. It was fun to do the weaving. And it's something that the kids could sit down and do. Marietta, we're super excited. Yes, Marietta's going to be at that's right, Marietta, right? Are you going to be at the Fiber Frolic if I got the right Marietta? I can't imagine there's too many of them out there of you. So yes, Inner Yarns Net. Thank you. So excited to get to see her stuff. Anyhow, so it was an easy little project, and it's something that kids can do, and it's fairly simple. And I thought, oh great, it's a saddle blanket for a Barbie doll. Yeah, Barbie have a horse, and she has a saddle blanket now. But these are cool because they're great little coasters. And then you make a bunch of them, right, and sew them together, and you can make pot holders, you can make scarves, you can make all fun kind of things for kids. Julie, I'm finally here. Good morning, Julie. We're so glad you made it. So they're super fun little things, and kids can sit there and do that when it's hot out and the air quality is crap, which it's been lately. This is a great little thing for them to do and get off the screen a little bit. And like I said, I couldn't believe the response that we were getting from all the kids that were doing the boxes at school. I mean, they just loved it. So what else can we do for kids? We got these cute little kid stitch kits, okay? It's just a little cross stitch, and it's very simple, you know, and there's counting, and there's working with their fingers and eye-hand coordination and the dexterity, and you can be working on all those things. Cupcakes is an adorable little owl. So these are fun, and again, super simple for kids to do. Great little projects. I don't know if anybody out there got to take the indigo dyeing class with our sweet Stephanie, but we've got kits here with directions and everything that you need. And they had a blast. Oh, and then you have the ever popular tie-dye kits. We do love to tie-dye. So we've got some fun little things. If you guys were nearing the end of summer and you're running out of things for the kids to do, and again, you're kind of stuck inside more than you want to be, we've got some great little projects that you guys can work on. So come on in and check those out. We're gonna take you on a little walkabout here because Stephanie kind of created something fun. You know, we've been talking about the macrame, wanting to do macrame here. And so we finally pulled the plug, got the things done here. And I got to figure out how to switch the cameras around. This one, there goes Insta, and then this one, the Facebook. So here is our macrame nook. Look at that. So we officially have some macrame cord in, and look at the beautiful rainbow. Stephanie does do a great job at marketing. She's an amazing merchandiser. So look at the macrame. We have a class coming up. It's going to be August 1st from 1 to 2:30, and they're making a plant hanger. So the actual class comes with all the materials needed, so you can buy more when you're done and you've learned how to do it. Here's some fun kits. And go home and make a whole bunch of macrame stuff because it's a thing now. Look at the wall hangings. I see those all the time. I follow a couple of people on Instagram that do this, and it is, I just get mesmerized by it. It's almost like TikTok. Oop, I think I turned the camera off. I'm gonna turn it around. There we go. Okay, getting it all figured out. Back on track. So that's the macrame. If you are interested in it, have done it, looking for materials, we got them. If you want to give it a try, we got the classes. I'm gonna drop that back in there. Look at that, all hooked up, not making anybody too sick, I hope, walking around. So macrame, come in and check it out. Last thing I was gonna talk about, these super fun bags that, again, Stephanie, she's doing such a great job of bringing in just things that we haven't had in the past, things that you probably wouldn't expect. You gotta come and check them out. So she found this vendor, and it's called Van & Company Bags. And you heard me talking about remnants earlier, the Bag of Dasher bags. These ones they actually make them from leather remnants. So it's not going to waste. This one I really like. So it's one of those, you can expand this crossbody, but it's such a great little travel. It's got that RFID protected stuff, so people can't read your cards or whatever it is they're trying to do. So you put your cell phone in there, which I would try, but then Facebook wouldn't be up anymore. Unzip this little sucker and check that out. Yeah, credit cards, ID, nice big pocket, put your cash in. It's a great, great little travel bag. I like it a lot. I think I may have to get one. And then we have this other one that is also, I like this one a lot too. It's a little bit bigger. You can get a few more things in it. It's got some great pockets. I love the color. Look at that. And again, it's these leather remnants, so things are not going to waste. It's got a fun little pocket up front, which I've got this cute little wallet I can just slide in there. Cell phone goes there. Another pocket, not super big. And then you got the big pocket on the top. Although, can't get that open very far. But that's all right. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. And then a little back pocket on the back. So, you're looking for a new convenient little bag. What's that? Cost on these leather bags. A super great question, Chadwick. And ooh, here's the tag. I found one. So this one is yours for $55. Again, real leather. Real leather. I wonder how much this other one is. This one is $53. And remember, it's got that RFID protection stuff, which is a thing that we have to worry about. Blows my mind. Love the dye, so fun. And that is Keisha. Keisha, did you do the indigo class? Mary Very, hi Mary Very. Hey Cheryl, how are ya? The big one is awesome, and there's a couple of different options in here, so you got to come in and check them out. My gosh. So stitching in the park. I know we haven't been super great about getting the information out on that one. It's been either way too hot or the air quality's been so terrible that we just didn't feel comfortable meeting outside in the park. So we've decided moving forward until something else gets in the way of that, if it happens again, we're gonna move Stitching in the Park indoors. And so we're gonna be back here in the store from 5 to 7 on Wednesdays. So we'll do that for a little while, pardon me, until we can get back outside again. So keep that in mind for your Wednesday evenings, 5 to 7. We'll be meeting indoors until we can get back outdoors. The air quality is just too hard. No, but I want to. It's hard with the baby, right? It is. Those little stinkers. Well, you just got to get it figured out. Come in and get the kit. Come in and get the kit. Bald Man Knits. Took me about 3 seconds to figure out who that was. He does. He knits. He's going to be knitting more and more. I don't know if you people know this yet or not, but Chadwick has decided to take off on another adventure. So he'll be leaving us soon, trying to get as much out of him as we can until he leaves. So sad to see him go, but so excited for what he's got in the pipeline. I think he's going to have a lot of fun out there. And why not? It's time to go out and do that. Always go out and have the fun. We're going to miss him dearly, though. Hopefully he'll come, and while he's in town, he might come over and hang out at Stitch Nights occasionally, because he says he's going to do much more knitting once he's not working here anymore. Because he's got 7 bins of new yarn. He's got to get knit up. Oh, I love it. I love it. My plan, it works. I'll just have everybody work for me for a little while, and they buy all the yarn. Get them sucked in. Get them sucked in. So sad to see him go, but excited for him. He's gonna have a lot of fun. All right, you guys. Anybody else have any questions or anything? I'm kind of running out of stuff to chat about right now. My mind is so trying to figure out how to put all these squares together so that I can cover giant things down at Jump, but you can't guess what we're doing. We will miss Chadwick, okay? We will, but hopefully he'll still kind of come in once in a while. We'll get to see him on occasion. Maybe knitting in public somewhere, at a bar, with a beer. He likes to do that. What knitted top are you wearing? It's so pretty. Well, Lori Carson, thank you very much. It is the Ranunculus. I think Chadwick dropped the link to that on Ravelry up towards the top. It is knit in the Marina. Cindy did it. I love it. Like I said, I was telling everybody I tried to wear it without the black shirt underneath, but I'm wearing kind of a darker bra. And nobody really needs to see that. Nude bra would have been a smart choice today. But I didn't know what I was wearing until I got in the shop and looked around, and then I just picked something up off the floor, and here we are. But I like it. It's so nice and light. I love it. Like, I might have to knit it, although it's going to take me, at the rate I'm going, 5 months to get my darn blanket done at 2 rows a day. It's crazy. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you. All right, you guys. Well, I think I'm getting ready to sign off here. Yeah? Oh, Shit, what are we giving away? How about a skating marina? How about we skate a marina and you can knit your very own ranunculus? How about we do that? I can't remember. Hopefully it's just a one skein project. Look at all that gorgeous marina. Huh?
437 to 612 yards.
It's a one skein project, people. That is awesome. All right, so we're gonna give away a skein marina. Your choice. You come in, you pick out the color, or give us a call, and we'll get it figured out. Cindy says classes. That's right, Cindy. We have classes. I wish I had a list of them. So you guys want to start calling out the classes to me, and I'll talk about them. I know that we have the macrame class. I did talk about that.
This is trails. We're
the
starting on the 16th.
It's supposed to be unicorn tails or trails.
Trails.
But we're using unicorn tails. That's confusing.
It's a typo.
Huh?
It's a typo.
Well, I know, but shouldn't it say unicorn tails?
The pattern is unicorn trails.
Well, that's confusing. We're using little unicorn tails to knit the unicorn trails baby cardigan. So look at that. Isn't that adorable? Yeah. Super cute. That is the August 16th, 23rd, and the 30th. It's only a 2-day class from 1 to 3. So come in. That will be a fantastic one. What else you got? Oh, sorry. It starts on the 16th. My bad. 16th, 23rd, and 30th from 1 to 3. Unicorn Trails Cardi. Yes, that is what it is. Oh my gosh. And we have the branch weaving workshop. Hold on one second. So this is amazing. This gal was in here with Natalia, I think last week or the week before, and she does this branch weaving. And she actually goes out and finds the branches and stuff. Pardon me. And does and then she does all the warp on it, and then she teaches you how to do the weaving stuff. And so that is a workshop happening on August 15th from 1 to 3:30. I think that one is filling up. So if you're interested in, get in that one quick. It's a fantastic one. She will also be at the Fiber Frolic. We're excited about that. Oh, look at this! For all of you bamboo bloom lovers out there. We've got a hat with adorable little pom-poms. This is the bamboo hat class, August 2nd and 9th from 3:30 to 5:30. So, and we've got some great new colors of bamboo bloom in, so you gotta come in and check that out. Oh, we have a fox sock class. When is that?
That is August 2nd, 9th, 16th, 23rd, 30th. It's the cow.
All right, sorry guys, I have got rodeo brain, and so I totally missed all these. Cindy, thank you so much for saying something. All right, so we have, it's a KAL. When's it starting?
August 2nd.
August 2nd, and it is the fox sock, ginger fox sock. And Cindy had us get in this amazing new tweed. This is called Deluxe Tweed. It's a super wash. Look at that. We have some, gosh, I just hold a rainbow of colors here. And then the red. Look at that. Look at the colors. So, fun options here. And this is for the KAL, which we've been having a lot of fun with those. So if you've ever thought about doing one, sign up. Is the yarn for the fox sock online yet? No, it is not. No, it is not, but it should be something that can happen fairly soon or quickly. Are we waiting for Natalia on that one?
What is it? What is that yarn?
This is called the Deluxe DK Tweed.
No, it's not.
Yeah. It'll be online super soon.
We just got it yesterday.
We just got it in yesterday. And Natalia's been on vacation. Otherwise, she probably would have had it on there because she's pretty quick like that. All right, is that it for classes? Cindy, did I miss any? I got the KAL. I've got the bamboo hat class. We've got the branch weaving class. We've got the adorable Unicorn Trails Cardi.
Macrame.
And our macrame class. Cindy says that's it. Thank you, Cindy. I'm so glad you signed on this morning. Do appreciate you keeping me on the right road here. Jeez, missed a great opportunity there. Got to get out and get signed up for these classes. We're working on September. Get those on soon as well. Okay, is there anything else?
Giveaway.
Oh, the giveaway. God, I keep forgetting that. Chadwick, what are we going to do if you're not here? Maybe we could talk him into coming in on Thursdays and continuing to do the live stuff. For a little while anyway. Come on, you can't leave us all together. All right. So here we go. That's the one right there. Winna chicken dinner. Thane Breeze is our winner today. Congratulations, Thane, and your Skate Marina. I'm sure Natalia will love it.
He's a knitter.
He is a knitter, isn't he?
Yeah.
Thane is a knitter. Thane's gonna love it. That is so fantastic. All right, congratulations, Thane. Hey, Vicky joined. Gosh, Vicky, sure would have. You're a little late. I'm signing off. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll see you next Thursday. Until then, gosh, try to find some clean air to breathe, right? You stay twisted. And remember, next Wednesday, here in the store, Stitching in the Park is now Stitching in the Store. So we'll see you next Wednesday for that. And we'll see you guys next Thursday. Y'all stay twisted out there. And this is going to be the awkward part where I got to figure out how to finish it. It's Facebook I can do. Bye, guys. All right, Instagram. Is it just the X at the box at the top? We're going to do that one. Bye, guys. Okay.